You're watching Hollywood One-on-One, presented by StarWarsEntertainment.tv. Hi, this is TYRONE TANN with StarWarsEntertainment.tv, and we're going here one-on-one with a good old dear friend, Mr. BRUMBAUGH. How you doing, sir? How you doing? Listen, we go back a long time. We've known each other for, over like 10 years now?
Yeah, I guess probably about 10 years.
And we worked together before. We produced the feature film together, Just Another Day in the Neighborhood. And I've seen you grow. I've worked with you as an actor. I brought you on, it was in The Pact, and, as an actor. And I've seen you grow not from just being an actor, but I've seen you grow into being a filmmaker, a director, a writer, a producer. And that is, to me, one of the, I guess, the best things for me to see is to see a fellow friend and a colleague, do their thing and just see them grow and blossom into an artist and a professional,
Well, I appreciate that.
And, obviously we're here to talk to people out there. You got a film right now coming out. It's called Iron Ridge, is that correct?
That's correct, yeah.
Now, can you tell the audience a little bit about the film and, what to expect about this movie?
Sure. Iron Ridge was kind of based off a true life experience that I had several years ago up in Montana. I went hiking with a friend and ended up getting lost in the wilderness, and there were actually a couple of grizzly bears in the area, and the Forest Service had come in and said, you guys need to get out of here, and kind of led into a short film that I was going to do, and then that in turn turned into a feature film. And I have a friend up in Montana. I'm originally from Montana, so a friend of mine up there is actually a bear trainer, and he has a couple of trained grizzly bears. So it just kind of, all the cards fell into place, and it's a story about man versus nature, race against time, and it's a story about the human element and how somebody who's never met another person in their entire life is willing to go out and save them. And that happens every day in this country and all over the world, with our soldiers, with firemen, policemen, and I just think it was a really compelling story that needed to be told.
Now, I saw some of the film here, which is awesome, and I'm so proud of you. What I was questioning the whole time when I was watching the movie was, what inspired you to write the movie in the first place?
I've just always been passionate about filmmaking, and if there's a story that needs to be told, I mean, I'm all for getting it put together and doing whatever it takes to shoot it. In fact, Iron Ridge was kind of a labor of love. It took almost 2 years to complete, and it was just a really small crew of people, really ultra low budget, small independent film, but we pulled a lot of resources from Montana that, because I'm from there, I was able to get a lot of things that most people wouldn't be able to get for free, such as helicopters and crew and all those sorts of elements. But I've always been passionate about filmmaking. I love filmmaking. I just can't imagine doing anything else with my life.
Well, and that's, I think, one of the key things is that it's your passion that pretty much that drives you. Is that pretty much?
Yeah, I can't. I tried the 9-to-5 thing for several years, and it just didn't sit well with me at all. I love writing, I love storytelling, and it's just, film is such a great medium to take a story and bring it to a picture and be able to show people what your story's about. And I just love the whole process. I love everything about it. I love the lighting, I love the acting, directing, producing. I'm all for anything to get my hands dirty.
Now, for all those aspiring artists out there, actors, filmmakers, what or who in your life inspired you to become an actor or filmmaker?
Wow. I grew up watching a lot of movies with my dad. We used to watch a lot of old westerns and things like that. And, when I saw Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, I was pretty much sold on acting.
All right.
Always been a Paul Newman fan, for many, 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 many years. And, one of my greatest tragedies now is that, of course, I won't ever get to work with him. But no, I would say Paul Newman was probably my inspiration to becoming an actor and a filmmaker.
Now, obviously, there's a lot of people out there, wanting to get in this business. What, and anything that you could tell them that maybe you've experienced, that maybe just what keeps you going each day? What is it about this process that maybe people that don't really understand yet, or people that maybe aren't really in the business don't understand? Why do people starve themselves to be actors, just go out there on the street, or don't want to do a job, etc.? What is it about for yourself that like just keeps that drive going?
Well, I think every single day you have to do something that just puts you one step forward. You know, myself, I try and write something. I try and think of ideas and get those down on paper, try and make phone calls, do whatever it takes to network, to put one step further from yesterday. Never, ever let anybody tell you why you can't do something. They're only telling you why they can't do something. And I think that's something that I've kind of lived by. It's like, well, you're telling me that I can't make a movie in Montana for this amount of money with a grizzly bear and helicopters? Well, yeah, well, I'll show you. And that's kind of my take on things, is that, you know, you don't need $50 million to go make a movie. If you're getting started and you want to go make a movie, just get a home video camera, go shoot something, go learn your craft and be proficient in it. And I think that's the biggest thing, is just the more you do, the better you're going to be.
What simple words of wisdom can you give to somebody?
Just keep going. Never give up, never say die. You know, find out what you love to do and do it.
Well, you know, that's great words of wisdom. And listen, I want to tell you guys, go out there. You know, how can they see it right now? I mean, can they get a copy of Iron Ridge, or can they go see it?
Iron Ridge can be bought right now on Amazon.com.
Which will be right here on the bottom of the screen. Go to Amazon.com and get the movie Iron Ridge. I highly suggest you watch it.
And there's also the website, which is ironridgethemovie.com.
Okay, that'll be ironridgethemovie.com, which will be like right here at the bottom of the screen.
Awesome.
You know, and go check it out. You know, because you know, I'm a big fan of independent films, and not only that, I love supporting independent filmmakers. And all you people out there, you know, like Stuart said, go out there, go do it. This is what we did. You know, growing up, we just went out there. We didn't let anyone, you know, bring us down, and if they did, we just jumped over those, you know, those hurdles, right? And you know, the thing is that, you know, being friends and also colleagues in this business, the one thing that I loved is the fact that I could sit here and talk to you eye to eye, talking about, you know, a movie that either me or you have done. And that's the thing that I want to, you know, embed to the audience out there. It's like, this is what can happen. I mean, you have this good support system. You know, we've never been competitive, and everyone's just been there to help each other out. And that's the thing that I'm trying to, embed to audiences over there. I mean, this business is so much better when you help each other rise, because you will fall. There will be times you fall, but it's so much better to have a friend or a colleague there to help pick back up. And, you know, like I said, what goes around comes around, in my opinion. And that's the thing, the beauty of, I think, our relationship was the fact that our friendship has grown to, like I said, being there to support each other's work. And, have constructive criticism if you need to, and, but also know when not to be biased, but at the same time, whatever it takes just to help each other, grow. And that's the thing that I valued with our friendship. And I'll say this on the air, I value your friendship. It's been an honor, not only just being your friend, but, being a co-worker in this business, so to speak, And I want the audience to go support this film. Please check out Iron Ridge. Not for Stu's not saying this. I'm saying this because I saw the stuff that I saw. It was beautifully shot, well acted, and there's a lot of scenes in there that are just gonna make you go, whoa. There's a lot of stuff. I would say what you were a little method in there. Can you explain maybe a little bit of the scenes that there was a scene right there. I'll tell you a little bit that he jumps off some hill. And he like plows into a tree, and I don't know if that was a stuntman or not. Was that a stuntman? Or?
No, we certainly didn't have the budget for stuntmen, and it's just kind of like it was all just had to do what had to be done. And I knew that going into an independent film, there had to be those elements of suspense, there had to be those elements of stunts and aerial shots and danger, and the story called for that. So I just kind of put myself on the line a little bit, and I don't recommend you guys going out there and hurting yourselves at all. I've been in this business a long time and worked with a lot of stunt people, and it's just I knew what I was doing, so I don't recommend doing anything dangerous to hurt yourselves at all.
Well, cool. Well, you know what, Stu, I thank you so much. God bless you, man. Like I said, it's been a pleasure just being friends, and seeing you grow as a film and filmmaker. And like I said, go out there, support Iron Ridge. And like I said, one more time, people could check you out. I mean, you got some fans out there. I'm sure they're gonna be fans. How could they keep in touch with you? Any way they could keep in touch with you?
My personal website is STUBRUMBAUGH.com.
Okay, that's STUBRUMBAUGH.com, which will be like right around over here, bottom of the screen. So they could check you out and check out what's going on with you.
Yep.
And then also, if you want to get the movie, go to
IronRidgeTheMovie.com.
Again, IronRidgeTheMovie.com. Check it out. It's out there right now. Support it and help it grow and keep independent films strong. And again, thanks again, man. Again, this is Tyrone TANN with
Stu Brumbaugh.
and you're watching StarWarsEntertainment.tv.